And a very good warm welcome to everybody this evening. We are into day number 2 of the group stages. We have B versus C. C coming into this, B obviously playing out yesterday as well. And, you know, we're going to see a bit of a different dynamic. We've got a couple more South African teams moving in more into C group as well. So this should be a bit interesting. Joining me as well is LS Tomato. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good, thanks, and yourself, Mr. Godfather.
I'm all good. So we got the lineups ready. 16 teams in the battlefield. Here we go. They're all just about to jump into the field. Remember, this is all sponsored by PUBG and We Buy Cars. We're all fighting for the prize pool of $1,400. Remember, if you win a chicken dinner in the group stages, you grab yourself $10 as well. So that's something to play for. But let's head over to the gameplay and ready for game number 1 of B versus C.
Let's go. Wipe ya.
So B versus C. I'm just busy sorting out a couple things here while we get our other Arabic Costa all sorted out and ready to go. Let's hope that this kind of just starts working. There we go. We got him all sorted.
That flight path right now is looking fantastic. Last night we saw some really ugly flight paths. This one being dead straight through the center of the map. Very nice for these teams right now.
Yeah, 100%. I think for a lot of these teams, they're going to be, you know, trying to get to their spots. Let's just start out the evening nice and slow, get themselves all ready and geared up to get this chicken dinner as well. As we have a look at all the teams landing on, we got White Rabbit Gaming trying to stretch over towards Milta. We got Warriors heading over towards Farm, and then we got Inexorable Gaming doing their normal loot stuff. Melody gonna take a couple shots over towards the members of Mates Alliance Gaming as Getrick gets landfall onto Small Hospital. So a couple people inside the Sovnovka Island. I like to see it. 3 teams in there. We don't often see so many teams inside Sovnovka Island.
Oh yeah, I mean, right now, that could be, I mean, looking at that flight path being basically dead center through the map, it was at a horizontal stand, so we could have a melee zone. Once again, it is RNG, so we just have to wait and see.
Yeah, it is RNG. Let's... Oh
my word.
That's far up. That's a lot of water that's inside the north, and straight away we see the members of Team Diversity making their movement into the circle and getting themselves a little bit closer. Obviously PUBG getting its update today as well. Hopefully everything works out as good as it can be, as we see the rest of Team Diversity making their movement. Oh, but they're going to flip that car as well. But to get back onto all 4 wheels nicely. But the rest of them going to head over straight to shooting range, I would assume, for now. But I think for a lot of these teams, shouldn't be too difficult to get themselves into this circle. I think also for the Ninjas and Bikinis dead set on getting into Lopovka, getting their loot and making that rotation as quickly as possible. And I think we also saw a disconnect coming from the Smurfs there. I saw Puppy Monkey just in the north having a little bit of an issues. Is patch day, so there may be some issues here and there. White Rabbit Gaming having Chris Ed Ripper unfixed and unknown, all sitting down in the Milta town. And for Born to Lead, second day in a row. For the teams coming into this, Ellis, what do you think? I mean, the team that the Group B who played yesterday, definitely will be a lot more warmed up to the competitiveness.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. I think definitely Group B, excuse me, is I think they're ready for this. They got a bit of a warm up last night. They got a feel for where they're going to be dropping. So I think they've definitely got an advantage coming into this one. But nevertheless, if other teams were still busy practicing from the other group, is it Group C, if I'm not mistaken, in the background. So Group C, if they were practicing in the background, got that warm up on earlier today, I think they could still be on an even playing field right now.
Could definitely be. I mean, also they had the chance of having a look at where these guys would be looting and getting themselves all inside the game as well. So that could be a benefit to them as well. Puppy Monkey has rejoined inside the area and he's busy running over to the town to get a little bit of loot, but thank goodness he reconnected. Smurf's back up to full strength. Vampire already on his way to get to his teammate as well, as we see Microtech Esports gonna make their way across the Little Raz bridge there. Just in front of them, Team Custom gonna be racing their way in. A lot of early rotations, something we didn't really see yesterday, Ellis. I mean, some of these teams were a little bit slow in their rotations, but it seems tonight, especially from Group B teams, are definitely making the early rotations might be the way to go inside this lobby.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like you see, we saw yesterday, Team Custom, unfortunately, with their rotates, they weren't really on point yesterday, but right now they seem to be quite on top of it. Very, very early rotate coming up from them, along with Microtech Esports. Obviously, they're fresh to the lobby tonight. But I think Custom have definitely, they spotted that out yesterday. A little bit of a few mistakes coming out from them. Tonight, but right now, the Silent Bank, serious barrel shots on towards Microtech, but he gets driven over.
He gets driven over there. Reaper gonna confirm the kill onto Silent Bang, and that for Microtech is a big win there. They could potentially take the compound as well, but they're going to continue making their movements over, but they're going to make their movements over towards Pup and Monkey. It would seem, looks like they're going to take their turn around there as well. Team Diversity, though, very much split up inside this north side of the map. Custom just heading over into this one Granny Shack compound there, but it looks like Microtech have decided to turn around and take that compound, and that's a good move coming out from them. I mean, use the vehicle to full advantage, eh?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. But I mean, we can even take a look here on our right, like as you just zoomed in, we've got 4 teams rotating in here on the right at the same time. So Ninjas in the Bikinis obviously getting that little bit of a head start from landing in Lipovka. White Rabbit Gaming coming all the way down from Malta. So right now, I think whoever gets in first is going to have a big advantage, but High Voltage seems to be wanting to take some drive-by fights here. And Melton will take out Kulula from Warriors.
And that's going to be a confirm there as well. So that's going to be not what the doctor ordered, that is for sure. And we'll see how this one continues to play out this evening. That's unfortunate for the Warriors. Do beg your pardon, guys. We just have to do something really, really quick here, and we'll get that all sorted.
Alright, قابلك واحد من التيم تاع Warriors هادو.
Quite interesting that a lot of these teams like to go for drive-bys now. I mean, could that be the new meta? Or is it the new meta?
Drive-bys have been in the meta for quite a while now. I mean, definitely something that these teams will be working on. We saw it in the early stages of PGIS as well. Definitely something that the drive-by meta has been there for quite a while as well. So I think these teams are just getting more and more versed in the drive-by meta, so it's becoming a lot easier for these teams to actually accomplish that. In our team, still making their way into the to find a position. I think they're going to try and find a boat and maybe cart around. I don't think that will be the fastest way of doing things. K9 without a vehicle at this stage. Mates Alliance Gaming just behind a late rotating inexorable team here. That's going to be a very interesting one to see later on where they want to land up, because that's very late from Inexorable Gaming.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, my thoughts coming out from them, watching the battles and now coming into this the group stages. I think they want to come maybe with a different game plan, because they have been doing the same rotates. So maybe just switch it up a little and see where it gets them. But I think the change from them could be quite nice.
It could be, but also then you falling out of your game style as well. So that could also potentially be a bad thing as well. But here comes Zero on towards the quick draw mag. As there's a couple shots coming there, he's just taking out the vehicle wheels there. Nothing too much for now. As also do apologize to the stream if you did hear the Raber Costa in the background. Just unfortunately unmuted myself on his side. So it was just for a couple seconds, but if you haven't known, for all our Arabic speaking gents and ladies, you can go over towards Zebrod's stream. We also have the cast over on his side in Arabic as well, so you can go and join him there as well. Obviously, we will continue with our English cast on this side on PUBG Africa's main channel. And yeah, go also, if you're not even Arabic speaking, go and support Zebrov as well. He's helping us out with the Arabic stream, so if you are English, go give him a follow as well. And yeah, all the support, and make sure we keep this a community that will continue to grow as time goes. Ninja Bikinis under a little bit of problems here. Rez not getting knocked out, and then that was me. GG gonna do the Rezes there for him. No issues at this stage. Where does this next circle pop? Do we still have water? These are what the I think we're gonna see a lot of water here. I just have this feeling that we're gonna go north.
That's a full.
It centers up onto the island, so Microtech Esports going to be very happy with the way this has gone. For White Rabbit Gaming, they're going to be like, this is not what they would have wanted. Mates Alliance Gaming still making that rotate along the same road where White Rabbit Gaming came from, and look where Inexorable Gaming is also going to have a kind of a tough rotate in to find a little bit more space, and in our team still trying to find their way inside the circle here. It's been a tough ride.
I mean, right now I feel sorry for them. Their meds are just going to be chewed and getting chewed away. I feel like the only thing they can do right now is hop in the vehicles and just drive for as long as you can.
Yeah, that's 100%. Get yourself as quickly as possible into it. Team Diversity is going to be heading over towards the warehouse area here, just alongside Microtech Esports. A very common place for a lot of teams to get themselves in as well, so they can kind of want to try and control the hill. Need to be careful, Microtech Esports. You can be seen quite a bit up that hill as well, so not always the best place for a team, but a very controlling place. It's also near the center of the circle, so they shouldn't be okay for now. Smurf's going to take a couple shots at the White Rabbit Gaming boys as they make their rotation in.
I mean, right now, I think Smurfs, they've got a decent position. They do need to consider rotating in now. Maybe let White Rabbit Gaming go in first and follow him behind, and just probably use them as bait to try and get as much information as possible.
I think also just saying, okay, we're here, just so you know, you're not crashing us here. You know, that's always a tactic that can always be used. Looks like White Rabbit Gaming are going to send it over towards the Severny, back of Severny here, it would seem. A very long, I think there might be an over rotate there from White Rabbit Gaming. That's a very long rotate that coming out. They may have to move next time as well. So 3 teams occupy the space of Severny. Against all odds, Black is on the western side here, just on the edge of Severny, just playing the edge game for now. Tactic they did on Sunday as well. And for their sister team, against all odds, did a really good job yesterday. They finished overall second, so they're pretty much in the pound seats to make that top 16 as well. As now we see Ninjas and Bikinis trying to take on the fight here towards the members of Quick Draw Mag. Looks like Zero's got a knock onto all the Continuum. Gonna throw out the grenade. This is such good work coming out here from Zero. Gonna throw the grenade. Oh, just bounces on the door ridgeline. But that could have been a bad thing for the members of Quick Draw Mag. Does do some damage though, does the grenade. And now the Quick Draw Mag under a lot of pressure here. Taddy TV, what can he do from this? But also Inexorable Gaming, look at into that ridgeline where Ninjas and Bikini were. This could be bad for Ninjas and Bikini.
Yeah, 100%. Inexorable Gaming should be able to get a big advantage right now. You can see Disaster coming out with those mini shots. Unfortunately, not getting a knock, but dealing some damage in the back. But Resnad with the molly and
grenade.
And grenade.
That
doing
was
some serious work.
That was some good stuff coming out here from Ninjas Beginning. So they dispatch of Quick Draw Mag out in 16th position, but now they've got Inexorable Gaming right on their heels here, with Viking leading the helm for Inexorable Gaming, their IGL. As now he looks like they're gonna just back off of this one, just keep Ninjas and Bikinis in their area for now. Circle moves down towards the northwest, and I said that might be an over rotation there for White Rabbit Gaming. And you know, the way it's going at the moment, it looks like we're just going to end off this compound here. So it's surprising that no one's actually got to this compound yet. And in our team, should they make the move early, could be in for a nice little surprise getting this one for free.
Yeah, I think they definitely deserve it with having such a rough rotate there. I mean, I think they rotated something like 4 or 5 kilometers just to get into zones. So definitely it would be nice for them. But I think Born to Lead is already on it. If you take a look at Hunter, he's already getting closer and closer. And I think he might even scout that compound perhaps.
Not right now. They can't scout from there. But looks like they're going to take out a little bit of fight here towards high voltage. Take a couple shots towards them as they make the rotation in. But for Born to Lead, this could be a good one. And I'm very interested to see why so many teams are trying to play this ridgeline area, though. A lot of teams on the circle area. Warriors will get eliminated out in 15th position there by Mateline Gold, but look at Inexorable Gaming. They've heard the shots and now they're going to start going and hunting for their prey.
I mean, right now, this is easy game for Inexorable Gaming. They will just be gatekeeping Mateline Gaming, but they do need to be careful because as they make their way in, Ninjas and Bikinis is going to be waiting for them. They definitely made their presence known when Ninjas and Bikinis was still taking on that fight, and there you go. Little Death will be the first member to be taken out from Inexorable Gaming.
Yeah, Ninjas Bikini's pushing out of the compound there, so that's not what Inexorable needs right now. Vikings gonna have to try and see if they can make this one out. Patrick gonna be left to die in the blue zone here, but Viking gonna try and see if he can maybe push on towards Mason Line. He needs to be so careful. He's so close towards these 3 members now. He might just spot them out getting into the car. Shot's gonna get rained out. The first one goes down. Mars gets knocked out of the vehicle. And now they're under a lot of pressure is Mates Alliance Gaming. But Viking can't concentrate on for them too long because Ninjas and Bikini biting at their heels.
Oh yeah, Ninjas and Bikini is doing... I think this is a great job from them. Like I said earlier, this gatekeep was bound to happen and now it is happening. Now Inexorable Gaming have some real pressure on their shoulders. The question is, are they going to get the as now Viking will fall to 0-0 doing some nice work for Ninjas and Bikinis. I mean, is this the end for Inexorable Gaming right now?
Custom eliminates Gosp in the background. Custom goes out in 14th position. Azator getting put down to very low HP. Resnad also trying to do something here. Can Disaster make something out? Disaster, last member alive here. Resnad gets the knock on towards Narco. And for Inexorable Gaming, things have just gone on to bad, to worse, to worse. And I think that the meds are being dropped there by Viking as they try. Team Diversity going to get eliminated there by White Rabbit Gaming as White Rabbit Gaming rotate back around. Inexorable Gaming gets taken out by the blue zone and Inexorable out in 12th position. That is a big surprise.
Oh yeah, I mean, maybe that new rotate wasn't working the best for them, just specifically maybe with the zone. Maybe it will work later on in the games, but I think we're gonna see an early rotate next game coming out from them on Miramar. But right now, Nos Gaming are getting some nice shots off onto the Smurfs here. Smurfs seem to be in a bit of a sticky situation.
Yeah, they got Mates Alliance Gaming, who is just above them. Mr. Beeftrack has been knocked out. Get Wrecked trying to see what they can do, but Zero, again, doing the damage here where he needs to do it. Vampire will get the knock on towards Svenden in the background. He hasn't spotted out Get Wrecked just yet, but now he's going to spot out the head of Mr. Beeftrack. That is going to be confirmed on his side as well. But Juzo going to take some shots on towards the members of Ninjas in Bikinis. And for Get Wrecked now, he just needs to hold stationary for now. It looks like the Smurfs trying everything that they can, but in high voltage in the background, White Rabbit Gaming getting eliminated there, and White Rabbit Gaming gonna get eliminated there by high voltage. And the long rotates that are coming out here from White Rabbit Gaming not paying off in the end. Storm has a precarious...
Oh, wow.
If he gets shot, he's dead. That's
he's
not
dead.
what you want next to you when a grenade goes off. Mates Alliance Gaming will get eliminated there by Zero as he pulls himself back there as well. Sorry for the missing action. Smurfs gets eliminated by Noz in the background. A lot of fights happening on this side of the map here. And Noz Gaming, that wasn't me, GG, will get the knock on towards him. And here comes the push out from Zero. He wants the last member of Noz Gaming as quickly as possible.
So this is actually familiar from last night. Ninjas and Bikinis with their aggression, they are not backing down. I mean, they had a similar game in the beginning. The question is, can they keep it up throughout the night? But Zero will go down. This allows Nos maybe a little bit of an opportunity. Could this nade be good? Oh, it's fallen short. So that wasn't me. GG will be able to get the res. Nos Gaming now, I think they still do have the advantage. Oh, no, they do not. Beautiful nade.
Yeah.
26 damage. I mean, Nos right now, tough situation. It is 3-on-1. And I think that will be Nos very shortly.
But he does. What? Yeah, he does get the knock on towards res there, but that wasn't me. GG will clean that one up there. Nos out in 8th position, and the smoke's coming out there to save out Resnad. He's bleeding out really, really quickly. They will get to him just in time. Down in the north, though, the circle has shifted over towards the eastern side of the map, and here come the members of High Voltage over towards Against All Odds Black. Born to Lead have made it into the compound just above as well. Against All Odds back in a very, very tight spot here. Dr. One getting shot as well as he's trying to make his movement away from High Voltage. Shot comes continuing out here from Archive as Against All Odds just need to try and get themselves out of trouble here. And the shots
it's going to be difficult for Against All Odds and Black now because they rotating straight into Born to Lead. To be very, very careful, and Abdu will take out Dr. One there, and that will be the first member to fall from Against All Odds in Black.
Just on the opposite side here, Hunter trying to see if he can maybe spot out anything from there. Can see Dan gonna get the knock onto, sorry, Archon will get the knock onto that as well as he comes pulling up behind the members of Against All Odds Black here, and Against All Odds Black are just being sniped from all angles. Against All Odds Black gets eliminated in 7th position inside this game. High Voltage up to 8 kills already, airless, and they just decimating everyone that's coming in front of them.
I mean, Zero now, I have to also give it to Ninjas and Bikinis and High Voltage. Ninjas and Bikinis are sitting on 11 kills at this point of time. High Voltage is on 8, so Ninjas and Bikinis do have the advantage, and they are racking up more there in the background. But High Voltage last night, we saw some really nice progress out there, but the action is really happening now. Resnad, can he clutch it out? Ninjas and Bikinis, not second, being the lifeline, I should say, for Microtech Esports right now.
Yeah, but here come that wasn't me. GG, last member surviving for Ninjas in Bikinis. Gonna throw out the flashbang, Stickin going for the res on towards Bowser. They're gonna not to do it, but that wasn't me. GG for Ninjas in Bikini. Gonna frag out towards Stickin, and that's gonna confirm him another kill. 16 kills for Ninjas in Bikinis. What is actually going on with this team at the moment? That is a ridiculous amount of kills.
I mean, right now, you have to weigh up the odds. High Voltage, almost on the same amount of kills, but do have still all 4 members up. So right now, maybe that aggression was a little too much from Ninjas and Bikinis, costing their members, but getting the kills. But at the end of the day, you're not going to get that $10 chicken dinner. Well, it's not likely. I can't say you can't because anything can happen, but it's unlikely being a 1-on-4 situation.
Yeah, 100%. This is pretty insane, actually, to say the least. That wasn't me. GG is going to be spotted out by High Voltage fairly shortly as soon as he tries to. He is inside the circle at the moment. In our team, after a long rotate, got the 1 kill to their name. They're in 3rd position, so they open their account in the first game because this will be their first game inside the group stages as well. So I mean, at minimum, they're getting 5 points at this stage of the game. So I mean, that's a good way to open their account. There's a couple more, puts them above a couple of teams already inside this group stages. So for them, they're just going to have to hold this one out. But they are outside the circle in the blue zone, closing as we speak. Got themselves 2 minutes before that blue zone shrinks towards the circle, and then we continue on to see exactly who will take out the first chicken dinner of the evening. If you were a betting man, you would say High Voltage with that man advantage, the team to beat at the moment.
I mean, even last night, their positioning, once again, look at it now. It is actually insane. The strats that these guys have are really, really coming through, and they are working to great effect. So right now, I think they will have the advantage. In our team, though, also still 4 members up. They could cause a little bit of a threat, but at the way High Voltage is positioned right now, I do not think so.
I mean, and our team has to still make it down this hill as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've seen this team's a new team that's blessed our scene as well, and they've been doing such a great job throughout the battle weeks as well. So definitely do not count them out. This team can do the damage when is needed as well. So let's see what they've got in store for us continuing forward. That was me. GG is going to be spotted out there by one of the members in our team. As you can see there, the SLR being focused in on that wasn't me. GG.
Yeah, I think that wasn't me. GG wanted that drop. He wanted that level 3 get to maybe just give him the upper hand. Down High Voltage, just spot him out. Does have that barrel 3x, but at the end of the day, Ninjas and Bikinis will go out in 4th position. High Voltage picking up yet another kill.
Up to 13 for them at this stage. Milton inside the smoke, which we don't like to see because it drops our fames for some reason on the observer side. But Hicken has spotted out Frito as well as Melody as they're trying to get themselves in towards that circle. They need to move again as well. Not much movement needed for High Voltage nor in our team, but they're going to have to try and fight over the space in the open. And while this is all happening, Born to Lead is just sitting there waiting patiently. They do not have to move. They got the hard cover for now. So do they just wait out and see what these two teams do to each other? And then they can maybe try and see if they can pick up the scraps. Should there be scraps left from each team, it'll be interesting to see. And our team just playing this one patiently, not making the movement just yet. They know they've got the time to do that, but as soon as they peek over, High Voltage is just, how's it? We're here.
Yeah, I mean, Born to Lead have a very decent position, and it would be really smart to third party this fight, and I'm hoping they do once it really does kick off. Right now it is still a far range fight, but I'm hoping when the zone shrinks once again, that when this fighting happens between NR and High Voltage, they do come out of their comfort zone a little bit. They may be 2 members down, but come in and just try and frag it out.
Okay, now I'm just busy scouting on all the possibilities here as we see them having a couple shots over towards the members of High Voltage. Archine gets knocked out there by K9. And now what does Team Majesty do? Can maybe get the res on towards Archine? The smokes have gone up to support that res as quickly as possible. Hicken in the vehicle, but if he gets knocked now, it might be a bit of a bad thing where the team is trying so hard to try and get that knocker towards Hicken, but the Hicken looks like he's going to be able to get that res onto his teammate. And can you imagine if Bonteddy could just peek over this hill here, would have just been exactly what they would have wanted. Milton going to get Melody. Zuma going to get completely flushed out of the game as well. So now the advantage going towards NR team at this stage. Another great nade coming out from K9. That's going to knock Archine Magic getting put down to very low HP. He's going to have to try and do something about this. But now Born to Lead have made the entrance into this as well. Here come Born to Lead, Charbel and Abdu doing the damage on towards NR team, and Born to Lead intervene and NR team get killed off in 3rd position. Born to Lead, what a way to enter into this game.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, right now, what I would love to see from them is they need to get some map control. Even though they've got 2 members, at least push up further into zone, because they can't stay in these buildings. Right now, it is a death wish. You got that opening kill. You killed NR team. You know that right side is clear. So you could just push up to the right side of those trees and that rock and maybe just try and get better positioning, because the zone will move off the compound eventually.
Yeah, but I think they've lost that opportunity way too late onto that one. So High Voltage knows exactly where they are now, but Born to Lead could potentially still spoil this one for the High Voltage members. And with those shots that they've just displayed now, they can definitely are hitting their shots. So Charbel just going to wait it out until the end. But I think for high voltage, they're going to be doing exactly the same thing. Wait to see exactly what happens. Abdu gets a little bit of damage over to him. Hicken going to push up towards the tree. Bring out his mini and A times here as well. 14 kills here for high voltage at this stage. We got Abdu and Charbel with the 4 kills for them. And you know, now it's, I mean, for high voltage it's about more points to secure themselves into the group finals, or into the finals, and make sure that they're in the top 16. Great little bit of nade coming out there from its Charbel. Another nade coming through. Oh, that puts him onto 1 HP. Oh, but he gets put up by Abdu as well. So now it puts it on to a 2v2. But can Milton make it to the area where Hicken is? It looks like they're going to just have to leave him be. And this is the final circle that's going to be shown to us very shortly. And centering it up just off that drop that's right over here on this rock line here. So this is exactly where everybody's going to have to end.
I mean, right
And
now,
look,
I have to say, Born to Lead really could have this in the bag. As now Charbel will take out Archine. That leaves it on a 2-on-1. Milton,
Great
though,
work.
he could really clutch this up. You've seen Milton clutch up some serious battles. So I wonder if we're going to see the exact same thing. But now
he's going to run into
that could be a perfect nade.
The shot's going to come out there from him, and Abdu going to finish it out. Born to Lead will take out the chicken dinner and get themselves that $10 with 7 kills. And Born to Lead paying that one fantastically. The aim battles on their side. Abdu finishing off with 5 kills for his team in the end of the day. Second position, we had high voltage Milton with 5 kills, Zuma with 4, Arkan with 4, and Hicken with 1. That is a massive amount of kills there coming out from a high voltage.
They did what they needed to do. Like I said before, their positioning, they really do play for that positioning first, and then they just decide on the fragging. And they don't focus too hard, and they don't focus too little. It's like they've got a really good combination that just seems to be working for them time and time again.
Yeah, I mean, they finished off with a grand total of 14 kills. In third position in our team with 2 kills after that very long rotation. In fourth, Ninjas in Bikinis finishing off a total of 16 kills. Massive work coming out there from Ninjas in Bikini.
I mean, sorry, Godfather, sorry to interrupt you. I have to say something to them. I mean, they have done such great work in this first game. I mean, 16 kills, maybe a little too much aggression there towards the end, losing a few members in those fights, but they were getting the kills, and they definitely got the placement that they kind of wanted, but it was nevertheless great work from them.
Yeah, and then in rounding up our top 5, Team Custom with 3 kills. That's match number 1 for B versus C this evening, and we'll be moving on to our next round, which is Miramar. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, and we'll be back very shortly. Welcome back, everybody, to match number 2 of the evening. I do apologize for our missing the initial stages of the flight path there. We were just having a couple of technical issues for our Rabercaster there, so we managed to hopefully sort it out on his side. Seems that our internet is failing us here and every now and again. Hopefully we can continue on the broadcast as well. As a tour though, jumping up right next to White Rabbit Gaming, taking that car away from them, and for White Rabbit Gaming, they're not gonna be happy.
Oh no, I mean White Rabbit Gaming, they might hunt him here for a little bit, but there's not much Chris Head can do with this micro Uzi. There's a short range weapon, so I think there's gonna be a little bit of banter now between these two.
Yeah, I mean, Chris said I'm not entirely sure why he's going to even try attempt to take the shots there, because let's be honest, that's not. And he actually drops the weapon as well.
Yeah,
that's actually hilarious. I love it. He actually dropped the weapon. That's
and
just
ammo.
Yeah, and the ammo. That's good. Wow.
Okay.
Let's just understand that circle is just. That is a mean circle. That I'm not gonna lie, that is one mean circle. Yeah, look how much water there is in the circle. Holy moly!
Second game in a row now.
Yeah, a lot of water. This is more than the first game though.
Okay, yeah, 100%.
Like, I think for these teams inside the circle are going to be really happy that they're inside and having it. They're there, but yeah.
I mean. Do you think it can end on those islands once again? Are we gonna have an island there, maybe?
I think because that island's on the top, like the northeast, it's not gonna happen. We got a couple of fights coming up between High Voltage and the team Custom as well. As now it looks like Custom actually gonna try and push this one out here. Are they gonna Zuma gonna be moving himself upstairs? As now. What can they do? He's got that shotgun in hand there, but the Vector also very strong close-up weapon here. We're gonna go up to Zuma's perspective here. No, he's only got the MK14. Oh, this is gonna be. Look at the rest of his teammates. He's gonna jump out the window though. This is really good work from him. And now they're gonna come out here. Light is gonna get taken out by Milton. Majesty Hicken gonna be eliminated as well. Really bad move coming out here from Custom. They are dire straits at the moment. Lighters has been lit up on fire from what I can hear. And indeed he's going to be bled out towards that now. Here come High Voltage. They are racing in. You do not push us. That is pretty much what they're trying to say, but they're gonna come on along with the shotgun. Gonna be too powerful there for the team Custom member. Zuma gonna get the res straight away, and Hyrix gonna be the last member standing here for Team Custom at this stage. And can he maybe do something against Hicken here? Maybe he can flash out Hicken. Hicken gonna get behind the wall though.
He doesn't have enough HP to really do anything right now. And all 4 reses are about to come off. Maybe Hyrix can get the res here onto his teammate if he wants to stick it, but I think that's what he's going to have to do. But it's going to be a 2-on-4 situation, and it's not looking good for Custom. That push just not going their way.
No, definitely not. I mean, they had the one member sectioned out, but High Voltage was quick to react to the members there. Milton now going to try and push into the building. Maybe he can do something. I hear a shotgun being reloaded at the background there. Does Archine choose to just use this pump action?
I mean, it would be the smart choice. It is really OP at close quarter range, so I would not be surprised. And I think he's just going to use the smokes as a bit of a distraction. It looks like it's actually going to corner off one side, allowing him to maybe only focus on one side. This could be a very smart play here from Archine.
Yeah, but Skoskud doesn't have any meds, so this is not exactly what he would have wanted at this stage. Now the shot comes out. Hyrix gonna use that micro Uzi to full effect in close range, and he might actually just get another knock there. Does just miss the head there of one of the members. Now going to move out. Zuma going to get that knock on towards him, and now I think this is going to be the end now for Team Custom. Indeed it is. Milton going to be grabbing that kill there on them. as we just quickly do a little bit of editing stuff over here. And yeah,
Wow.
high voltage. That was a quick sweep up of them in the end. I mean, Team Custom losing out there quite a lot. Rotations coming around. We can see again a bit of a late rotation coming a little bit earlier this time for Inexorable Gaming. Just in front of them, they got Gosp and the Warriors. Quick Draw Mag make it in towards the circle as well, into the bottom stages. Yeah, I do not see this ending well for Chris Ed. I think Silent Bang is gonna spot out Chris Ed very, very shortly as he makes his movement in towards this compound here. And
I mean,
yeah, it's not looking great.
White Rabbit Gaming, they are in a bit of a sticky situation. I mean, if I were them, I would fall back into the city. But right now, Gosp taking some shots over on towards the Warriors. And now Mr. Loot will manage to get one of the members of Warriors flushed out. I think, is that the last member of Warriors, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, it was only the two teammates that managed to join. Can he maybe get it? Or he might just spot this one out here. Mr. Luke, we're going to keep on his perspective as now see them going to take some more shots on towards Kulula. And Mr. Luke at any point that he's not needed. Warriors gets eliminated out in 15th position. And Gosp will pick up a couple kills there for themselves. As we see Inexorable Gaming make landfall. And here come Nos Gaming on towards Quick Draw Mag here. Inside, getting themselves inside the same sort of area. I think Mitch Main has been spotted out in the background. Indeed he has. As you can see, he's been lit up there just a little bit by TF2. And Svenden just going to control the opposite side there. But Chris Ed going to get onto OKBB. And that actually might be a flush coming out. PMT Gamer also going to be OKBB, also going to be confirmed. So White Rabbit Gaming turning the tables on the Team Diversity team, and Silent Bang and Android look like they're going to cut their losses and bug out.
Yeah, I mean, that is the smart move right now. I mean, only 2 members pushed into that compound. If they needed to push it, I do reckon they should have gone 4-man, like what Nos is doing right now onto Quick Draw Mag. But that was just so unlucky, but really well played from White Rabbit Gaming. Getting those 2 frags, definitely racking up some kills here now.
Yeah, and TF2 now making the push on towards Quick Draw Mag here. There will be a 4v4, well 3-on-4, as Venden is quite a far way away here from the Nos members. The smoke going to come out here from them as TF2 just continues to look at this angle here. You can see TF2 really well versed player, going to throw out the nade. Gonna just keep them, maybe block out the footsteps for just a couple of seconds as the grenades continue to go in. And I just want to switch over towards the other teammate here. Is he going to be spotted out here? Shot's going to come out here. Not going to come out from Mr. Tab TV. And nice try. Good try and bench on the opposite side. But Quick Draw Mag is too strong and they're holding this compound so well. But can they do anything? They do lose the one member now of Mitch Main, and the shots continues coming out. The Translucent going to come from behind, and he's going to eliminate them. And now it's only Zenden who didn't join the fight, and he's going to be having to play a solo for the rest of the game. Quick Draw Mag come out with 3 members. Great work from Quick Draw Mag.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely impressing us there. Nos definitely were going to be a favorite in that fight, to winning the fight, I should say. But Quick Draw Mag proving themselves. They can take on anything right now. They are feeling that confidence boost. And it's looking really nice for them now, picking up 3 kills here on in the early stages.
Yeah, Reason are going to just take out some wheels there. And obviously hearing the shots coming out there from them, we can see that also Inexorable Gaming is making a little bit of a looky look there on towards the members. Maybe have spotted out Svenden as well on top of that hill, the last remaining member for Nos Gaming at this stage. And you know, I like the positioning of NX. It might come off the water later on. You can see where everyone is making their movements into. It's obviously sectioned off. There's still quite a bit of water inside. White Rabbit Gaming being pretty much in the center of the circle. Against the odds, Black now make their movement along the coastal line there, still making their way. And in our team seems to be a trait for them, just making a late rotations. But for High Voltage, this is a very late one from them.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I think it might cost them now, as they are going to be driving past a few compounds here in Lyons, but I don't think any of these compounds in Lyons are occupied right now, so they might just get a free rotate in.
Yeah, and our team do try and take on the shots there, which is interesting. They're going to stop, and I think for NR team, he may just get a bit punished here. Oh, ramps off that rock as well.
Word.
He's just trying to get himself as quickly in as possible. But I think Heckin's going to get taken out by the other side from NR team there. So High Voltage, that late rotation not working out for him. It looks like they're just going to leave this now. They've lost a member. Let's not lose anymore. And then they're going to continue on their way as well. So NR team, they are, I mean, let's be honest, they are the kings of the late rotate at this stage tonight, because, I mean, the first game showed anything of it. Definitely was a late rotate coming out from them, and still managed to finish third as well. So let's not mess with the late rotators.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, but Smurfs now, maybe following in the same pursuit. Smurfs are still in zone. So I think, do they even have a vehicle? They do, but the zone is just eating away at their meds right now.
Well, Juzo needs to kind of get that heals off as well. He will indeed get the heals off, and he will start making his rotation. Interesting that no one picked him up. They just left him. Good teammates, guys. Looks like he may have fallen off his bike as well. So he does have a bike here with him, but maybe just, you know, go with the teammates, get your heals on. You know, it's always good to maybe have a second person in a Vampire making another heal there as well for him. And everyone's starting to filter their way in towards this circle. Like I said, quite a bit of water still in, not much space to play, and I fear for Inexorable Gaming, should any of these two teams decide to push up. I think where Ninjas and Bikinis, I think this is where they're comfortable at. This is where they like to play. I've seen them play on these like little hill regions, and they seem to hold off so many attacks throughout the battle weeks. So look at their setup. I mean, they got Zero in the background near the road. They got all angles covered as well. So I think for Ninjas and Bikinis, they're going to be loving this circle for now. Where do we go next? I think we're going to pull in though. But will we still have
island.
water?
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed on that little island.
So.
You know.
Oh wow.
Oh yes!
No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But still a lot of water inside this circle, and Ninjas and Bikinis Bikini are gonna be licking their lips here, because that's definitely a very, very nice zone for them.
I mean, are we gonna have any teams betting that it's gonna land on that island? I mean, it would be a big brain play. I mean, if it happens, the first team over there is gonna get some serious farming kills.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I mean, it's so unlikely, dude. There's no ways. We are in phase 3. Phase 4 is traditionally it will center on a island. There's not enough space around for that to happen. Vampire is going to die or fall off his bike and get killed. Oh, no, he just falls off his bike. They do make it to the end of Porto Periso. Looks like Puppy Monkey going to have to make his way over to try and get that res on towards him. Rough rotate here for the Smurfs. It looks like a couple of their members dying in rotation as well. So Puppy Monkey used to be Swifty. His previous name, the God, as we like to call him at times, because that man's just is a god with that And now, where do these teams? Does White Rabbit Gaming decide to try and gate the teams maybe inside Porto Barisa, gate this rural road line coming in here? That's the decisions they need to 2-2 split, very fast split here for Unfixed and Chris Ed. So looks like there's a little bit of confidence riding here on White Rabbit Gaming, but Ripper's gonna get ratatata, and that's a good shot from a far away. Won't be able to confirm the kill though, as we see that enough buildings there for cover for against all odds black.
Right now, I don't think against all odds that black should even be peaking at this point. Right now, their armor is just getting chewed away. So it wouldn't be a good idea, along with their meds. It's just getting eaten up. White Rabbit Gaming are not going to miss those shots. They are an experienced team. And so I think at that point, you just stop peaking.
I mean, they got the whole buildings there, so they can probably get more meds and more stuff because they do have all this buildings here. So I think, yeah, you got to also maybe also fight back at some point. Ripper, we've seen him in a couple of teams as well. This is the brother of Kritzy, who's plays for Against All Odds, now playing for White Rabbit Gaming. I mean, I think this, I know this for a fact, White Rabbit Gaming, the longest organization in PUBG in South Africa, has been the longest standing organization in PUBG. Various team members, obviously myself in the past as well, used to play for this team as well, used to manage this team as well back in the past as well. But now Dan also showing that he can shoot back as well, and this is exactly what he would have wanted. Juzo going to be under a lot of pressure here. The Smurfs now getting pushed up from the NR team, and Storm going to get K9 there, and Smurfs actually going to survive this one out here. Melody Twister now going to try and make this movement in. Can Smurfs survive this?
I mean, it's blade rotator, but what a nade! Oh my word! But right now, Smurfs still do have the upper hand. 3 members up versus 2 members from NR, but has proven himself to be quite a player.
Look at that molly, is such a good molly coming out there. Storms is going to burn alive. There's nothing he can do about that. Vampire now under a lot of pressure. Puppy Monkey gets eliminated. Microtech Esports in the background going to get taken out in 14th position. Vampire trying to actually lead this, but Twister's watching it, and they would have heard that footsteps. Smurfs go out in 13th position. Let's go to the fight that's happening in the north there. In the east, west. Adibukapayan is now Born to Lead, and Mates Alliance Gaming are now trying to take on the fight towards them. 2 of the members of Mates Alliance Gaming getting knocked out, and 2 of Born to Lead as well getting knocked out. 4 kills here for Born to Lead. We've seen what 2 members of Born to Lead can do in the previous game, and it looks to be their style. Getrick trying to run for his life and get out of danger here, and it looks like he's going to be able to forego that for now. But here come Inexorable Gaming on towards Quick Draw Mag in the background. Translucent just in front of Viking here. Viking going to eliminate Quick Draw Mag out in 12th position.
I mean, great push here from Inexorable Gaming. You can see they're not even continuing to push to peek over the ledge. They got the kills. They just fall back now and fall back to where it is safe, where they've cleared. And now that is a Kobe and a half. Unfortunately, not going to really connect. And maybe we're going to see some return here. It's just, it's like kicking the ball back and forward here with these nades. There's a bikinis and high voltage.
Yeah, getting in the spirit of the Euro 2020 at the moment that's being played. I know that Denmark and England are playing this evening. It's coming home for the England fans. And that's what they're going to all be saying, as well as Resnad now. Well, Ninjas and Bikinis will eliminate High Voltage out in 11th position. So High Voltage is not going to be scoring a lot here. Resnad going to get a knock on towards one of the GOS members. And on the opposite side, Inexorable Gaming just got full view of GOS here, and this is not looking good for GOS.
Yeah, GOS been such a tough situation. Even if they move down that hill, then they're going to have to face Ninjas and Bikinis. So it's just going to have to be the util game and try and get a pick somewhere. Once you get that pick, that is the opening for you, and you got to make your run. But at this point of time, I fear that GOS is going to be the next team to unfortunately be eliminated. Their Ninjas in Bikinis, you can see, already setting up for it. They've got a split there on the hill. So it's not looking too great for GOS.
Yeah, wherever GOS go, they're going to be running into Inexorable Gaming, or they're going to run into Ninjas in Bikini. Who do they choose to basically give the points to at this stage? Yep. It's pretty much the decision they have to make, or do they just try and deny it? Looks like they're going to go towards Ninjas Bikinis, but Ninjas Bikini looking to try and maybe get a little bit of zone control. You can see them making the movement over, and now they have spotted out against All Odds. Black Slayer gets knocked out there in the background. Shots get returned there from Dr. One, and Zero will continue to take the shot shots on towards them. Slayer gets flushed out of the game straight away. Quick and efficient is the Ninjas in Bikinis at times, and Dr. One now going to make his rotation up here to see if maybe he can spot out another member of Ninjas in Bikinis. But look at the push here from Resnad, getting awfully close here. Let's see what happens.
I mean, right now, Resnad gets a few picks. Hopefully, he does get the headshot off there. Does not get the knock, but he's in a really good position. Putting that pressure onto against the Lots and Black. The nade rolls down. It does not stays up on the hill, but Ninjas and Bikinis holding their ground. But now they're getting third party. Gosp is coming from behind. If they are not careful and watching their backs, it's going to be a big third party as Bornsley goes out in 10th position. In our team, they're taking out Charbel and Stays.
Yeah, Chris getting eliminated there or getting knocked out there, but Twist is going to make this push on coming from here towards White Rabbit Gaming. And this grenade could be such a good grenade. We're going to prepare for this grenade. What a grenade there from Twister onto White Rabbit Gaming. This man just knows how to throw these grenades. We saw it against the members of Smurfs, and now he's going to pick himself up 2 kills here onto White Rabbit Gaming. As they will, in our team, get up to a killing spree as well. But look at the surroundings of Against All Odds Black here. It's not looking good. They're being filtered out. Azator gonna now finish off Ratatata and Dan in the end. And Against All Odds Black out in 9th position. White Rabbit Gaming under a lot of pressure here from the NR team. Born to Lead in the past also has been knocked out of this game. Our winners of the last round. The grenade goes through again. Twister loves the grenades, that is for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a powerful weapon. Right now, because one grenade can take out so many members, but Gosp in the background now are in a bit of trouble. They have been spotted out by Ninjas and Bikinis, and I think this will be the end for Gosp. They do have 4 kills. Could they maybe get one more before they go out? And
He does.
What?
He gets Resnad. They got Resnad and 0 out of that. So Ninjas and Bikinis getting hurt hard from the Gosp members there, but Gosp getting a great little push on towards Ninjas and Bikinis. I really like that from Gosp there. And for Inexorable Gaming, they've been quiet, a little bit quiet since we last saw them take on Quick Draw Mag, and now here they come entering into the lobby here. They know that Ninjas and Bikinis will probably be a 2-man short. I know the Viking likes to watch that one out there, and Fix now going to be trying to take on the members of NRT here, and White Rabbit Gaming eliminated out in 7th position. But hey, that wasn't me. GG gonna peek over there towards the NR team as well, and he's gonna get a knock on towards her. Azator gonna finish off one of the members of NR team as well. And Melody and Twister, last members standing here for NR team, but Ninjas and Bikinis are not stopping. They're continuing on their way, and hey, that wasn't me. GG will get the knock on towards him as well. Twister, what can he do against Ninjas and Bikinis as he makes his movement along? Team Diversity being very quiet, still inside this game. Get wrecked, managing to circumvent his doom with Born to Lead earlier on, and he's now still in the game, getting the points for his team that they all need at this moment. And Twister,
I mean,
just gonna run back now.
Twister's in such a tough situation. He's pinned by 2 teams, but Get Wrecked will take up the silent bag in the background. Android at the end of the day will take out Get Wrecked, and that's Mates Alliance Gaming out in 6th position. And now we do see this push here from Twister and Ninjas and Bikinis. So Ninjas and Bikinis will be pushing Twister. He opts not to run away. I think this is the wise idea here from Twister, and Twister may be able to get his cards right, but he misses the spray. Do you think this is a big mistake here from Twister now? He does have
Look
the
at the
nade in hand,
grenades.
though.
Look at the nades. Oh, he almost gets Azator there with his nade. This man is just a god with his nades at the moment. The Twister really throwing out the hurricane in front of all these teams with his nades at this moment. But look at how Ninjas and Bikini are trying to set this one up. A 2v2 on a different flank positions, it would seem, for now. Not really wanting to push him just yet, but look at Inexorable Gaming coming in the background there as well. And
So
how
Team
much
Diversity
util does
from
this
the
man
left.
have? He's got
I don't
nothing
know.
left now.
No,
So
no, that was it.
that was it. He's got nothing left now. The kitchen sink was thrown at this to try and get him out. And that wasn't me. Gigi will take out Silent Bank from the side there as they try and get this. But Twister still trying to get this one out. But here come Inexorable Gaming. Viking spots out Azator, and he will get the flush on towards Azator. And that wasn't me. GG now trying to survive on towards first. Twister's gonna get that wasn't me. GG. Ninjas in Bikinis out in 5th position, and Inexorable Gaming coming in as a 4-man here against 4 other people inside the lobby against 3 different teams. And for the members of Inexorable Gaming, this is looking very strong for them.
Oh yeah, I mean, right now they are pretty much just gonna clean up the rest of the lobby. I would like to see a lot of aggression come out from them now. Take that map control and just eat away at the rest of these teams. And it looks like they've done that. They're gonna be playing the zone. They're not gonna be pushing out of the zones for kills, which is the smarter play. They also, I guess, they also want that $10. So that is probably what they're also playing for. But they also, more importantly, I think they're going for that 10-point kill chicken dinner.
Yeah, definitely going to go for that too. They need the points. They only managed to get themselves 3 points in the previous rounds. And then after the early exchanges with Quick Draw Mag and Nos Gaming, he wasn't part of that fight, but he's managed to get himself out of trouble. Nos Gaming with 2 kills at this stage, so a minimum of 6 points coming their way. Viking now looking to try and maybe finish out the NR team here as they push over. Do they spot him out? They do indeed. He gets behind the rock just in style. Android will get taken out by Viking there just on the top there, but now Twister I think has got a couple of lifelines. The call would have been made obviously that he is behind the rock.
I mean, he's getting some help from Team Diversity. He's got a little bit of an advantage right now, but his HP is not looking too good for me. That's prone now in front of the rock. Inexorable Gaming turning their attention to Team Diversity now.
Disaster gets wiped out straight away there, and Nos Gaming coming in this now. If Twister can get one knock and flush here on these 2 members, this may spell the end for well, now it's just Team Diversity gets eliminated. But Twister, the work that this man has done, 8 kills at the moment, that's insane.
Look at his util again.
Yeah,
6 smokes.
he's just picking up all the util off the dead bodies that he's killed. I mean, he's killed 8 people, so he's got a lot of bodies to loot. And he spots out Narco making the run there. Can he finish off Narco? He can't at the moment. Puts him down to at least just under half HP. And now here comes Viking to maybe try and finish this one out. He's going to be he's going to be holding stationary for now. Just hold the prone game for now. Svenden making his movements in the background here, but we're going to stick with Twister to see what this man can do. Don't expect that Inexorable Gaming will go 1 by 1. That would be a silly thing to do against this man who's feeling the game at the moment. 8 kills. I mean, you feeling it now.
I mean, this guy has so much confidence. When you kill that many people, he's on top of the world right now. That's coming. He's going for it as Viking now gets tagged up there. And he's got the barrel. He has to be careful though. No vest. He needs to be very careful. I like that bait smoke. They think he may be pushing that side into zone, but he's going the long way. But he also needs to be careful that he doesn't run into Nos now. Zenden could be waiting for him.
Yeah, I think Zenden are going to take on the fight with Little Death there on the opposite side. I think Inexorable Gaming is just trying to win this game out, but it's proving a lot more difficult for them than they expected at this stage. I think they got Zvenden, who's on the opposite side. They're a very good fragger. They got Twister, who's fragging out at the moment. Looks like they still don't know quite where Twister is at this stage. So Twister has got that advantage of him being the... You know, he's unknown at the moment. They do not know exactly where he is. And Twister knows exactly where they're still standing. If Zvenden gets Little Death here, this could spell disaster for Inexorable Gaming here. Because these 2 teams, Nos and NR team, could just be ganging up on Inexorable Gaming here a little bit. And Nos Gaming have won a chicken dinner. They won one yesterday in the second game. No, I'm mistaken. Sorry, I'm thinking of Sunday.
Game.
I'm thinking of Sunday. I do beg your pardon.
But I mean, Zenden, he could really help out Twister right now. But I think what I want to see from Inexorable Gaming is they know there's one on each side, stack a 3-man, and push that one person at this point of time. I think that is the way to go, because right now they're just playing map control, but there is no need. You've got the numbers advantage, so use it.
I mean, for this has been a long ending game. We've actually gone to the final circle in 2 games now, so this is pretty intense. I think Narco has spotted out Twister, so they are aware of where he is at the moment, but it looks like they're going to try and push 1-on-1. Zvenden is doing such a great job to distract really in the end here. Just needs that one knock. Whatever knock Inexorable get at this stage is a good knock for them. The smokes are being deployed here. We're going to stay on top for a little bit because the frames just seem to die out when we get near a smoke. Hopefully not.
From all these teams, but little death. Nos Gaming up to third. I mean, Twister, he's getting some good headshots there onto Little. I mean, can he work this out?
1v3, they know exactly they're now pushing as a team now. Will they do this now? Viking finishes it off in the end. Inexorable Gaming will take it out with 9 kills in the end. Great work coming out from them. And I think redeeming themselves from that first match of the day. Viking finishing off with 4 kills there for his team as well. So doing a lot of work. But I think man of the moment, Twister, 8 kills.
100%. What? I mean, he went ham this game. He was definitely carrying his team on his shoulders there. No shame. He carried the kitchen sink, as you said, with him the whole entire game. That util usage from him was spectacular.
Yeah, 100%. In third, we had Nos Gaming, Zvenden making that last little hurrah for his team as well, while they got eliminated by Quick Draw Mag. They finished off with a total 4 kills. In fourth position, we had Team Diversity with 2 kills and running up a top 5. Ninjas in Bikinis, again a high kill game coming out from them, 9 kills in total, still getting that scoreboard ticking over. But that is game number 2 done and dusted. We're going to move on to the next game, which is going to be Wrangle. 2 more left for this evening. We are in Group B versus C. Remember, this is all sponsored by PUBG and We Buy Cars. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. We'll be back very soon. Welcome back, everybody, to match number 3 on Erangel on our day 2 of group stages. It is B versus C. Those are the groups that are playing tonight. We've done 2 matches at the moment. Ninjas and Bikinis topping that leaderboard for today's leaderboard. We don't have the combined leaderboard just yet. That will be available tomorrow as well, just so you guys are aware. We are busy getting that all sorted out for you guys as well. And then on Sunday we'll have the comparison as we go through, so we can see who the top 16 will be in our finals stages as well. Players are just about to get into the plane. Let's get ready for match number 3. Let's get going.
Ooh, and now that flight path is also not too bad. The flight paths tonight have actually been really, really decent. I mean, teams now, there's going to be no stress on where they're jumping. They've got their drop spots. It's probably all in range, nothing too hectic.
No, this should be okay for a lot of the teams that are in this lobby tonight. I think we saw in the first game where most of them landed, so this is pretty much an easygoing flight path for a lot of the teams. I must say, throughout the evening, I think the winners definitely this evening yet again. Ninjas and Bikinis doing such a fantastic job to get everything sorted, and
I mean,
getting
they fragged out
themselves.
hard.
Yeah, I mean they definitely did it as well.
I think it is absolutely fantastic work from them right now. The aggression level, once again, in the first last night's games, I shouldn't say, in the first game they came out with the aggression, they just couldn't follow through. Right now it would be awesome to see if they can follow through with what's going on, but Zero will take out K9 from NR, and now that is a big
but Lil
mistake.
Death will also get run over there by Tiki Land as well, so Inexorable Gaming will lose a member out straight away as well. So a couple of roadkills coming out in our first little bit over here on the third match of the evening. And for the Smurfs, interesting tactic, not going, they flew for quite a while there in the air, and they will take out quite an important compound there from a lot of the teams, because this is a good little compound to have, especially with this circle here, Elis.
I mean, this circle, it's just like the Miramar game that we just had, bottom right corner. I mean, what is going on? It is insane. I would never think that the zone would pop like this so consistently. It is actually insane. It's something I've never ever seen before.
I mean, we've seen even last night we saw very similar circles coming out in all our games as well.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think the winners for today definitely like High Voltage and Ninjas and Bikinis. Obviously we'll get a combined leaderboard that will be posted on our Discord tomorrow as well, so they can see exactly where they ended up, because these obviously for High Voltage and Ninjas and Bikinis, this is going to be their last day inside the group stages. I must say the lackluster teams for me at the moment, which I expected to do a little better, would be White Rabbit Gaming. Not had the best of starts to their group stage fight. Not really going all their way, but I just feel like they're just lacking something at the moment. They also previously did have Soda in their team. Maybe that's missing from them as well. Inexorable Gaming, it does not seem like Erangel's the kindest to them at the moment, because they've lost Little Death really early on. And this Erangel as well, like we saw them, I think it was 12th in the first game. They've lost Little Death now, and it's going to be tough for them to, fight with just the 3 men in these early stages.
I mean, it's just that the first few games. I mean, they do have one more night, or with another 4 games to pull it back. So even if tonight doesn't go so well, they can still pull it back, but it will have to be a banger of 4 games to catch up. At the rate that High Voltage and Ninjas and Bikinis are going, they are setting a very, very high standard to keep up to.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, they definitely, I think, for these two teams have secured their top 16 slot at this stage. I mean, I'm go as far to say that as well. I don't see any sort of upsets that will shift them out of the top 16. That is for sure. Inexorable Gaming did win that one game. Now the Warriors are going to take some shots on towards Disaster. There is a rotate coming out here from the Inexorable Gaming crew, which is something we didn't see in the first game.
Oh yeah, I mean they obviously realized it wasn't working from them. Let's just get back to our old rotate, and now they're gonna try find a way. Right now, it's quite split, and this could end very badly. But Viking just manages to get away, but he's still getting shot at. Very low. Now he's going.
Oh, that's like a 1 HP. Can he make it in? It is on 1 HP. He needs to be so careful that he doesn't run into anything and take damage in the car. But how he makes that alive, he didn't get headshotted, which is probably his saving grace at the oh jeez. That could have ended badly there for Viking there. I mean, Disaster just making it a little bit more tense there for Viking at that stage. They pull up to just above Milter there as well. White Rabbit Gaming getting themselves a little bit further inland towards Milter Power. But look at these two teams now vying for a spot on the eastern side. We got Team Custom just behind him. We have Quick Draw Mag making their movements. I think Quick Draw Mag may just try and opt to take this compound that's sitting on the side here. Looks like they are going to do that indeed. White Rabbit Gaming trying to take this kind of Disaster, making the movement into the compound that the Smurfs previously had. But Smurfs sitting inside a small power. And where does Lighters go here? Because he's going to run straight into the path of White Rabbit Gaming here. And I think he may just get taken out here as well. Disaster unfixed. We'll get that as well. Chris Ed going to take out Lighters there in the background. Can Disaster maybe capitalize on Chris Ed, who's just a bit slow in his vehicle at this stage, but he's looking at this. Oh, Chris Ed taking the fight on outside of his car there. That's great work coming up from them. And they now White Rabbit Gaming looking to push on towards Inexorable Gaming, the two big teams in South Africa. Gonna be now fighting for this spot here. It is it's literally 4-on-4 here. I know it gets knocked out and flushed out straight away here in the background. A lot of action coming along the side there. Chris is trying to do Disaster. Will get unfixed as well as Unknowns will get flushed out. Ripper will be sitting there as well, trying to get something out of this. Chris Ed trying to see if he can maybe pull something out of the hatch here. Disaster will get the Molotov on towards Unfixed and flush him out. And for White Rabbit Gaming, I said earlier on, a little bit lackluster and the things aren't working their way to. Oh, Ripper gets the knock on towards Disaster. We're going to stay on the perspective of Chris Ed here. Disaster will burn himself out here. Viking will retaliate on towards Chris Ed, and Viking I think is the last member standing here for Inexorable Gaming. White Rabbit Gaming fight back as much as they can, but for both members here it's a 1v1.
I mean, right now this is such an intense fight. It has turned into that 1v1 now. This is a lot of pressure, but what a nade! That will get Viking down to just underneath half HP. I think he's sitting on about 30 HP right now, but now the Rippers, I think, Viking and Ripper feeling the pressure now. Both teams, their players are probably going mad to who's ever going to win out this 1v1. But White Rabbit Gaming doing a fantastic job, but I have to also give it to Inexorable Gaming. Not really phased by the numbers advantage there. With 3 men, or was White Rabbit Gaming also on 3 men there, Godfather, if I'm not mistaken?
They came in 4-4, so I mean,
4-4.
it was a straight out fight coming out there. But what can Ripper do here? Can he maybe get out Viking before he has to go for the res, because he needs to get the res to put on a 2v1. Viking now jumps out of the building, and I think for Chris Ed now it's going to be, oh, this could be such a massive nade here should things go the wrong way for White Rabbit. Chris Ed will get confirmed by that nade, and I think Viking may have just spotted Ripper in the building there as Viking now moves through the smoke. As oh, there's just a pure 1v1 here for Inexorable Gaming versus Inexorable Gaming. So I'll just say it twice. I might have. Sorry. White Rabbit Gaming versus Inexorable Gaming. I do beg your pardon.
Yeah, I mean, it's just all this action. It's so... Oh, it gets to you, yo. It gets to you. Now, beautiful shots into Mag. Mars down on very low HP here. And EMT Gamer got that Mark 14. Obviously, that gun is going to do some serious damage if it connects, and he does, and that's Mars out, eliminated straight away by the water there.
Yeah.
So now that's looking quite good for Team Diversity.
Mates Alliance Gaming under a lot of pressure in their rotations there. So we saw them, couple of team members coming through while White Rabbit Gaming and Inexorable Gaming were busy having a fight there. Patrick, not going to be spotted out by Ripper just yet. I think Ripper's more focused on what Vikings is wanting to do here. Ripper holding that angle on Viking there, just off the side there. So should Viking maybe try and make the movement there, it could be spelled disaster for him, just like his teammate spelled his own name and his own fate. I just had to put that out. Where does the zone pop though? Oh, it goes straight inland, and High Voltage, I think, looking smiling a little bit here as well yet again. And quick draw mag making down to the side. Mr. Beef Truck sitting on the very split for Mates Alliance Gaming. I like what Team Diversity is doing. It's just all popping off here. Erangel seems to be a good map this evening. TF2 will slide his car over. Does he make it in towards the building? Can he get in behind cover? Indeed he does, as Nos Gaming try and get themselves into here as ninjas and bikinis just fire upon Nos Gaming here, trying to do as much as possible.
Right now, Nos Gaming, they are getting the better position from split there from these two compounds. Interesting to see that they didn't. Might have been the safer call, but at the end of the day, they do lose out on a more powerful position. But I'm just taking a look now. There's still 16 teams alive. No team has been eliminated.
Which
just
is
of yet.
pretty, actually, with the amount of action we've seen in the early stages here, it's been pretty insane. Team Diversity has also got a little bit of an angle onto Viking there and on Ripper as well from the opposite side. So Team Diversity is kind of paying spoiler to these two at this stage, as Ripper gets tagged up by one of the members of Team Diversity there. Viking would have also got tagged up as well. So it's just these two have to play so carefully at this stage, as Azator now will get a knock on towards Venden. He should be okay as they're inside the buildings. More shots coming out from Against All Odds Black, and now Mr. Beef Truck trying to make his way over towards his teammate who's just secured the compound there for them on the opposite side. Team Diversity going to take some shots on towards them. The vehicle wheel goes out. Mr. Beef Truck goes spinning. Can he make it out before any other teams see him? Looks like a couple teams have spotted him out. Team Diversity spotted him out. He's going to make it in at this stage. It looks like he's going to be okay for now. Team Custom on the opposite compound to them, just to their easterly side. And I think it's been, after the mad rush to make it in, it's quietened down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of hype in the beginning. These teams were moving. They have to move now. They need to get there. And now that they've settled in, most of these teams are in. We do still see Born to Lead. They're doing, or Zach Goss, my apologies, Goss doing a late rotation in. So otherwise, all these teams are pretty settled. They've got their spots in zone. They're waiting for that zone to pop. They were in pretty early. There's no big movements that need to be made from them just yet. So I think they're just going to take it easy and let the zone do the playing.
Yeah, 100%. You're going to have to wait for the phase 3 to pop off and see exactly what's going to be happening from here. The Smurfs are going to be taking a couple shots on towards Custom, and obviously Nas just on the opposite side here. Are they aware of Team Custom's member sitting inside the opposite building here? That will be the interesting part here, as he just going to be lying down there as well. I want to try and keep an eye on towards these two teams of White Rabbit Gaming and Inexorable, who wins that fight out. Ripper does take a couple shots back on towards, and so does Viking on towards Team Diversity. So both of these two are just like, ignoring each other for now. Just, let us have our fight, guys. Let us have our fight. Let us see who wins this little fight here. As OKBB gonna knock out Slayer. Their circle shifts up, and for High Voltage, they're gonna be smiling ear to ear here, because they've got that height advantage, which is oh so important. They can pretty much control this circle coming in now.
Oh yeah, I mean, it is the best position to have right now. The only problem I see coming out from that position is the third parties, the pushes from Prison and the pushes from the west side of the map. Otherwise, it is a very, very, very good position to hold.
I mean, not many people on top of the north. It's just the two for
Exactly.
in our team. I mean, look at that. Just literally this open space for in our team to play as well. So, I mean, you can see High Voltage is covering all their options here. So,
Oh, yeah.
I think for them, their number ninjas and bikinis are going to be rotating towards the north.
I mean, I don't know if that. I guess it is the correct play. Considering looking at where all these teams are, that is the right play for now. But it seems to be only 2 members. The one member opting to stay behind. This could be a bit of a mistake, or he's just opting to do the late rotate. Right now, this is a very, very smart move from them.
Yeah, they're playing the long game here. Just make sure that they
Yeah.
can get into the late stages. They know that they're good at the aiming. They can definitely frag out when they want to. So for Ninjas in Bikini, I do like what they're doing here. Definitely a good setting for them. What is Viking? They both just gonna be chilling. Ripper and him are just like, we're gonna just chill here, bro. We all good. We still in the circle. So for them, it's just literally hide and seek for now. Quick draw mag, an over rotation where they used to be, where Ninjas and Bikinis were.
Yeah.
And that's a bit of an over rotation, but it looks like, they can get indeed that drop. Have they spotted the drop? That's the question.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen a lot of teams so far in these group stages get drops. Considering last night, there was maybe 1 or 2 teams that did grab the drop that we saw, that had the Orm, that had the MK. I mean, now we do know someone here, I think it was from Team Diversity, does have the MK. But haven't seen a lot of them go for the drops. I think they're just trying to lower the risk factor, I guess.
Yeah, oh, great little shot there from Silent Bang on towards Mr. Beef Chuck. And it's like you said, it's quieting down after the scurry into the phase 1 circle, and we got less space but less fighting. It's interesting to see that as well.
I mean, I think I'm personally I'm getting scared now, because I know when this next zone hits, we're gonna have so much action.
Yeah, it's gonna be chaos.
It's gonna go mad, and I think that's the exciting part though about it. Right now, we just got those long-range fights happening. Who can knock who? Maybe a bit of banter. I knocked you, but no flushes yet. So the hectic fights will come out soon enough when this next zone pops.
Yeah, for Twister, he's gonna have to try and make his way up the hill there as well. He's gonna start doing those now. Resnad could be in a position to spot this one out fairly soon, should he spot out Twister making his way up this hill. And for Twister, this could spell devastation, as his name in. Oh, he just gets up in time, so Resnad not going to spot out the NR team there for now. But we see now Twister can be so lethal with those. Oh, I think they hasn't spotted him out, so Resnad unwise to the NR team at this stage. And the circle shifts up towards the north, and ooh, is Team Diversity crashing?
This is hectic, but Ripper take out. Okay, Ripper trying to do everything he can, but at the end of the day, PMT Gamer will eliminate Ripper. That's White Rabbit Gaming out in 16th position. The question is now, does Viking push this, or does he sit back and wait? He's already chucked, I think, a nade or 2, and so now Team Diversity, there is someone else in this compound. Viking just tried everything he can, but the Silent Bang gets that headshot onto Viking there, and it's going to be such a tough situation now for Viking to clutch this out.
That's our first team to get eliminated in the game. And Viking gets Android as he tries to jump off there. He's going to throw out that Molotov as well. It's great work coming out there from him as well. But Silent Bang is going to eliminate Viking and Inexorable Gaming out in 15th position. The two teams there who had the early skirmishes will get eliminated as now Resnad, and the rest of them now going to make their movement onto the north-hand side of the map. And Gosp getting the punishment there. Zero will eliminate Samus, and the rest of Goss now need to try and get their teammate up as well. Inside the compound just below them, we got Quick Draw Mag there. Mr. Beef Truck going to take out Poppy Monkey. And it looks like they're also going to eliminate Storm there as well. Juzo, last member standing here for the members of Smurfs, and he's been spotted out there by High Voltage, and High Voltage will pick up that kill quite quickly. Smurfs out in 14th position. 3 of the SA teams out in quick succession here. I mean, really quick succession as well.
I mean, it dropped from 16 teams to 13 in a blink of an eye.
Mm.
And now the action is just about to get more packed. I mean, the fact that there's still 13 teams in basically a 1 kilometer zone is insane.
Nos Gaming is now making the movement up towards this compound here, towards high voltage, where they're just the two members sitting, so a bit far split now. So if Nos Gaming can potentially grab these 2 kills, high voltage is going to be in a very tough position going forward. And it's PMT Gamer going to take out Patrick Brew with that MK14, second member of Mates Alliance Gaming to fall to that MK14, and that MK14 is also going to eliminate Mr. Beef Truck as well. That MK14 from Team Diversity is just ripped apart.
I mean,
Mates Alliance Gaming.
That gun does, the damage, it is insane. When you get that headshot, you just know I'm not peeking that again. But in the background, NR team goes out in 12th position. Ninjas and Bikini still taking this fight across. Goss somehow still surviving that push, the first push from Ninjas and Bikinis.
Yeah, and they're also now out of the circle as well. So the circle has shifted in towards the center. That's happened, and we're going to be playing, you know, where they're coming. But I think Nos Gaming now need to get into this, and Nos has been able to take out that fight. Or get the one knock already. Zuma left by his own devices. Does Milton and Hicken choose to try and come and assist their team here? That's the question that we're all going to be asking now. But it looks like the push is now coming out here from Nos Gaming towards the members of the high voltage team. Does Hicken and Milton decide to try and push this one out? It does not look like they are interested in making that run up the hill for now. The flashbang going to come out.
I mean, right now, Gaming doing a good thing. They're not just pushing straight in. They're using util, disguising their entrance. But I think Hickens heard that, and now Nice Try hops back out the window. Look at the smart plays here. It is not just one line push coming in here from Nos, but now taking out Nice Try, taking out Zuma as well.
So it's just one member left now, which is Milton. Yeah, falling apart here quickly, and also for Ninjas and Bikinis as they get pushed on as well, and they eliminated in 11th position. Born to Lead on the opposite side, doing some work against all odds black members as well. Just Ratatata left alive here for against all odds black as Born to Lead hold on the opposite side again, down to 2 members. The silent bang with that MK14 is going to be dealing the damage yet again. No, sorry, that was PMT Gamer, do beg your pardon, who has been eliminated out of the lobby. Picked up the 4 kills for their team, so that's going to be good for them. Last one was against odds black. It's going to shoot into the smoke. It's a guessing game, and 10th position goes out against all odds black. Born to Lead now under some pressure from Team Diversity. They holding the same. Team Diversity now coming into their stride now. It's taken them 2 games. I mean, in the last game they started to get some points as well. So 6 kills here. They're going to be happy with the way things are going at this stage. But still, 9 teams left alive in phase number 6. A lot of broken teams here. But look at what's going to happen on the opposite side here. Quick Draw Mag now takes on the fight here towards the members of Goth. Goth's trying to do all that they can to try and eliminate Warriors just in front of him. Warriors gonna knock out one of the members of Goth as now he makes his movement back as well. And a lot of action happening on this side as well. Goth down to 1 member left alive. The original person who was knocked out by Ninjas and Bikini earlier on. And for Quick Draw Mag, holding this one strong for now.
I mean, Quick Draw Mag, they've got the compound. There's not much they need to do, but Zenden, what is Zenden doing? Zenden is coming in here for the third party. He wants some more. He's not sure. Patience he eventually does, and he will get the first knock onto Quick Draw Mag. He's gonna try now for the second, and he will get Mr. Tat there. Very, very nice M4 sprays. Zenden again, once again, even the pre-fire through the bush. Or the door that just got broken, I should say. He's doing some very, very nice work now. I think Gosp getting a little bit of relief. So is Warriors here, because Zenden has come in here now and done some real work. Just lightening up the load now for them. So it's looking really great for Gosp at this point. But Zenden getting a few kills there. I think Noz is going to be quite happy with that. But in the background, Mitch Man from Quick Draw Mac will take out the Lost Wings Warriors. That is some nice work from Quick Draw Mac.
And Gospel eliminate one of the members from him as well, but he's going to beat out to the circle. Yeah, but he's only going to eliminate Gospel there out in 7th position. Quick Draw Mag down to 2 members. Translucent trying to see if he can make it out of here. Noz down to 3 members as well. But with Zend in that initial phase there, just decimating when he's on top of here. Have they spotted him out? He's got that yellow. What an angle coming out here from Zenden, and Quick Draw Mag get eliminated out in 6th position. Noz Gaming doing fantastic work there. What a cheeky little angle there from Zenden.
Noz really, well, not even Noz. I would just say Zenden there. We have to give him the credit. Zenden being the thorn in Quick Draw Mag's side.
Definitely.
And now, okay, BB got this MK once again. I mean, this gun, I think towards the end, it's gonna strike some fear. I mean, once you hear that go off, once it gives you a little bit, once OKBB gives you a little bit of a taste of the gun, I don't think you want to repeat him there.
He's put the silence on it as well, which is interesting.
Serious stuff.
Yeah, he's put that silence. He's actually got an MK and barrel on it, but he's got that silencer on the MK14. And Born to Lead, I think, are in a tough position as we see the circle just about to pop off next and see where we go. But Born to Lead saved with that hard cover sitting there as well. Microtech Esports have been kind of quiet throughout this game. 1 kill to their name. They're just still in it in a top 5 position at this stage. Need to start ticking over those points as well. So for them, I think they're going to be happy with the way things are going. They can maybe frag out now as time goes. Has Noz Gaming spotted out Microtech? No, but Silent Bang is spotted out Stickend, and Stickend will get eliminated there by the Silent Bang with that mini 14, and there's no ways. Oh, Hunter stealing that away from him, and he's not happy with that. Definitely not happy with that, is he? Shoots the side of the shed there. That was so good.
There comes the banter. I'm telling you, the banter's getting in right now. Teams are feeling it. The pressure's on, but Born to Lead, they're in the same position that they were in on the first game, and they actually won it with 2 members. Could we maybe see a repeat of what happened?
Could indeed. I mean, they got the card compound for now, so I mean, next circle they're definitely not going to have it. It's definitely going to move up. 2 members for Microtech Esports, 2 for Silent Bang to make that 1 at the moment alive. Can Team Custom eliminate this one? The Molotov is going to go out. It's going to be a bit too far. Okay, BB going to try and see if he can retaliate on towards Team Custom here. Sees him lay just below the area there, but he is going to eliminate him. And he might actually also be able to get his teammate out as well. Microtech Esports gets eliminated out by Noz Gaming in the background, and we be left with 3 teams left alive. Born to Lead trying all that they can. Zvenden gets knocked out there by Hunter, as now he's going to get flushed out as well, and he's going to get taken out. Noz Gaming down to 2 members. This puts it on an even fight here. If TF2 gets knocked here, this could spell disaster for Noz Gaming at this stage. And what an angle that Hunter's got here. The circle is about to close in, and they're going to have to probably shift out of this shed here really soon. But they're dealing the damage that they need to right now in order to get themselves into this. I think if TF2 goes down here, this is going to really be difficult for Noz to try and stop them from coming in. Noz do have the circle as well, so Noz is in the pound seat. They need to remain, but they got the fight coming from them from 2 different sides here. As OKBB has spotted out Noz Gaming. He's going to spot him running down the area there now. The shot's going to get rained out towards them, and I think for Noz Gaming, this is going to be a tough one to get out of.
I mean, right now, it's basically Born to Lead in a tough situation. They're gonna get focused on by 2 teams, but I think right now all they're waiting for is the team diversity to take on the members of Noz, and this calls a little bit of grief to give Born to Lead a little bit of slack to maybe chuck some util out and start moving in slowly but surely. But Noz are in such a tough situation because once again the same goes for Noz. 2 teams will be looking at them Born to Lead and Team Diversity. So it is a bit of an even situation for Nos and...
But Hunter does get TF2. Sorry to cut you off the airless, but he does get him, because that is definitely the big knock that needs to come out from Born to Lead. Can they spot out where the last member of Nos went to? Team Diversity, though, moves on to the top of the hill there. Okay, BB will get Abdu there, and now Team Diversity has now put this into their favor. This is great work coming out from Team Diversity. 8 kills to their name at the moment. Hunter's going to take out Nos Gaming, and Nos Gaming, like I mentioned, was the pretty much the focal point of this fight, and it looks like Hunter's going to get shot in the back in the end. Okay, BB's going to finish out. Team Diversity switch it around with 10 kill chicken dinner, grab themselves $10 as well. And what an quick and like that was an ending. That was a good ending.
I mean, I'm just shocked. We've gone into these final phases of these zones 3 times already now until the game's ended. It just shows how much these teams want it.
Oh yeah, 100%. In first position, we saw Team Diversity finishing with a total of 10 kills. Born to Lead finishing with a total of 7 kills in second position. That in third was the Nos Gaming, a monster amount of kills, 11 kills coming out from Nos Gaming. So they're going to be pretty happy. Svenden with 6 kills. We saw those entry points towards Quick Draw Mag were pretty spectacular. In fourth position, we have Microtech Esports with 1 kill, and rounding up our top 5, Team Custom with 1 kill as well. What a game. I mean, we saw the early fights, we slowed down, and just too much
It was
action.
hectic.
It was hectic. But yeah, that is round number 3 done. Thus, we move on to the last round of the evening, ladies and gents. So take a quick coffee break. We'll be back very shortly. Welcome back, everybody, to the last game of the evening, Group B versus C. It's been an interesting evening of PUBG, that is for sure. And then, obviously, all of this is sponsored by PUBG and We Buy Cars. And Airless, I think for a lot of these teams, they want to get a good last game before heading over to Sunday.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I mean, right now, for some of these teams, this is their last game, so they want to make it a banger. And for those who are not, either way, it is the last game. That mindset's there. Let's make it a good one.
All right, everyone's about to hop into the plane. Let's get ready for game number 4 of the evening. Almost lost my my bearings there, but let's get over to the gameplay. And we see flight path not too bad this time. I think it's been pretty good flight paths this evening.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely they've been basically through the center of the map. This basically just allows these teams to do their normal drop spots. If they need to stretch somewhere, they can stretch it. So it is looking really, really nice for them. I'm sure they're going to be quite happy. Although the zones have been really, really hectic shifts. So I don't know where this next zone's going to go, but my fingers are crossed on that little small island there to your bottom right, Godfather.
I would like those islands, but I think I would like a Los Higos prison even more. You know, and just get it to there. You know, you don't see many of those coming out. Watch over getting head over towards Impala. Like I said, again, I don't think they're going to be happy with the way things have gone this evening, because it hasn't gone their way this evening. They're sitting on 10 points moving in, and obviously their aim will be to get into the top 6. Do we see an upset and not see White Rabbit Gaming in the finals here? I mean, at this moment, it's not looking pretty for White Rabbit Gaming. I'm sure they're going to go back to the drawing board and come back on Sunday and really try and assert a little bit of dominance, because I think for them, they've been ranging, same circle almost. Wow. Intense stuff happening here. Android going to take a couple of shots on towards Vampire, who's on top of the same sort of building that Android's on. No, he's on a complete different building there, but Vampire should be okay too. But okay, BB's actually gonna be underneath him at this stage. So Vampire's kind of stuck in this position. Yeah, this is not good for Vampire. There's nothing
Even
he,
proning.
yeah, there's nothing he can do. He's gonna have to wait this one out. Thank goodness he's actually in the circle, so he can wait this one out for a while. I think for White Rabbit Gaming, they're gonna be happy that they've got the circle yet again. But can they make something of this now? That's the question, because we've seen them do some things, but it just that last little bit that they kind of need at the moment. Nos Gaming in La Bendita, like they normally like to loot up. Mates Alliance Gaming looting up part of San Martin around about Power Grid. It will be interesting to see if they will continue that on Sunday, because we have Fractus Gaming who like to loot onto Power Grid.
Yeah.
This is the thing that a lot of these teams are also going to have to be wary. Is like obviously the Group B is going to be coming back. Group A is going to be coming back in on Sunday. We'll have A versus C, and then we'll have our top 16 after those 4 games, and then onto the finals. I mean, Airless, we're going to be playing 5 games a night on the finals.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of games for these guys to get through, because I mean, these guys, we want to make sure that we get the ultimate winner out of those games coming in the finals.
I mean, that's definitely it's going to be really, really hectic. I mean, at the end of the day, adding in that extra game just gives another team an extra chance, another chance to get more points. So it's going to be rough. If your team is not having a great evening, it could be some relief, because you know you've got that extra game to maybe just push it over the edge, or it definitely does not go your way and it goes south. So, I mean, it is going to be hectic. These players are going to maybe have to adapt to it. I think they are used to the 4 games, but it's going to be a long night for them.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, well, the top 16, we're going to see them a week in and week out. I think it is 2 weeks of play, if I'm not mistaken, of gameplay that we're going to see out of these guys, and we will end our series at the end of this month as well. So that's going to be interesting to see. Zero is going to move out. I mean, does in our team, or they're aware of this? I mean, it looks like they are. They will hear the footsteps. I'm so surprised, yeah. And that's him done and dusted. Ninjas and Bikini lose that player in the early stages, and now the rest of them are gonna make their way into the compound. K9 inside the compound, already inside the circle. They're gonna be happy with that position for now. And what's Vampire doing? He's just chilling out. He's still just chilling out.
The team diversity obviously wants him, but
Yeah.
they can't do anything.
Excuse me for
wow.
the bit of cough there as well coming through. Yeah, but team diversity is going to hold this one out. They know it's a free kill. I mean, there's nothing that the Smurfs can do for him unless they try and push onto team diversity. Do they have the confidence to do that at this stage? Smurfs in their second evening of play. This will be their last game in the group stages. They need to score as many points as possible inside here. We saw them on last week's Sunday, actually last game, taking out the chicken dinner, so to actually qualify for the group stages as well. So do we see something similar coming out from the Smurfs? I mean, the amount of teams that are vying for that top spot at the moment are quite a bit, so let's see what happens. Ninjas and McKinney's making their rotation in, and a lot of teams making their rotation. We've got Quick Draw Mag in, or just behind them is Inexorable Gaming, making that early rotation yet again. And you know,
I mean, this zone, I have to say, is really, really messing with teams. I mean, look at Team Custom, all the way on the top left-hand side of the map. You have to rotate, really, really rotate. At that point, I don't even think it's worth picking up loot at early stages. Just get in that vehicle and leave.
I mean, you can rotate along the outer edges if you move quicker enough. There's still another 3 minutes and 40 seconds, so you can traverse on the roads fairly quickly in Miramar. I mean, if you go off the beaten path, that's where it becomes very, very difficult. White Rabbit Gaming splitting a 2-2 split in Impala there. Ninjas Bikini coming in from their looting phase and getting there. Battle Blood, I love to see this. Going for the drop out in the area here, wherever that... Oh, right, I just missed it over here. Let's see what's actually inside that drop as well. I would love to actually just see if it was worth. Groza, 15 times scope. I don't know if it is that worth. does he find it though? That's the question. The next question we have to ask. No, he's gone too far.
That could be a big. He's gonna drive to the edge of that zone and realize
he's gone
hey.
too far. I'm right above it at the moment, so he's gone way too far for that drop to be any sort of. You can see. Whoa, my man
is
on a mission. Has he maybe DC? No, he's looking around. He's trying to find it. He's trying to find it. He's gone way too far there. He has Battle Blood. And I think... Oh, I just saw some of the map actually just clip. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
He's really outside of the map now. Like, we couldn't hardly even... Look, he's actually on the corner of the map. He's gone way too far for that. He's going to have to turn around and come back now. And he's still looking for that. Sorry. We are... There's a little bit of funny moment here for us as casters. We don't get to see this very often as well. So, you know, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing at the situation, Battle Blood. So we're not laughing at you. We're just laughing at the situation. It is a little bit funny. I'm sure you could see the humor in that one as well. Nice try, and Nos Gaming. And they now pull up. They're taking a couple shots on towards Inexorable Gaming, I do believe. And that's going to be just them all sitting alongside. Still 2-2 split coming out from White Trap Gaming, playing very aggressive, high voltage now, not playing it as late as they did before. And in the north, we see one of the members of Born to Lead take out Warriors member. And Hunter X just going to run in.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Godfather. I've been seeing a lot of people getting run over tonight, more than usual.
He's found it. He has found it. I'm so happy for him that he has actually indeed found it in the end. I'm so happy for him there.
I mean, I think he gets a little bit of a reward now. He's got that level 3 gear. He got the 15 times. He got that Groza. So I think Groza could be one of the best guns in the game. Could be or is.
Depending on how you, I mean, it's all depending on feel. We spoke about this yesterday as well. Like, how does it feel for the teams to come in? Team Diversity, though, going to take on the fight towards high voltage here. Android, and we see Silent Bang being taken out there by Archine. And Archine doing some work. Majesty Hicken being knocked out there. Can Archine maybe finish up a little bit more? Would have seen that utility being thrown from that angle. Archine just having a look. Just to spot on Android through the gap there. Just for a brief second. And Team Diversity down a member. Have not got Vampire, I do believe. Vampire survived that one out. Ooh, but the grenades are too good from Zuma. And PMT Gamer will get knocked out. Archine will get knocked out by his own grenade as he was cooking that one out. Okay, BB gets knocked out as well, leaving just Android left alive here for Team Diversity. Majesty Hicken Zuma is getting about to be picked up here, but Milton needs to make a play here for them to sort of get out of trouble here. He may be able to get the res on towards OKBB as well. Hicken moves across the line. Doesn't notice where Android is sitting. Milton needs to make this push now as well. And Milton's just going to go on the edge there. Molotov comes down, just missing OKBB. I mean, that would have been a great molly there.
I mean, the fact that it braked on the roof and that fell down, usually you wouldn't expect it. You'd be like, all right, the Molotov, it didn't hit. It's gone. But now the flames do go to the bottom, and that causes a little bit of on that end.
Oh, but look at this push coming out here from the members of Team Diversity. But Zenden from behind will kill Team Diversity. That came out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Zenden making himself known a little bit. And now Team Diversity, I'm fairly sure not going to be too happy with that.
No, they're not. Oh, but they're pulling up just above Nos Gaming now. We got Smurfs pulling up just above Zenden. He's managed to create this one out. Storm getting a little bit tagged there. Puppy Monkey alongside him as well. We're going to see what Svenden can do by himself here. Nice trying to make his way over to try and help him out here. But Zenden, we've seen how this man's been playing tonight. He's been a monster against a lot of teams. Storm there, but Storm's going to turn around onto Svenden. And I think Svenden's going to get eliminated here. I think Nice Try is too far away to assist his teammate here. And now they're just going to make this movement in here as Puppy Monkey just hides inside the bush line. But look behind him. Here comes High Voltage.
Oh, no. High Voltage getting this position on Smurfs right now. Have so many opportunities for High Voltage not to get these kills. But oh my word, nice play here from Vampire. Oh, Vampire's going down. Denying the hill. I don't know if this is the correct play here from Smurfs. They should have maybe tried to still hold the top of the hill. But they are trying to help out their teammate there at the bottom. Storm seems to be in a bit of trouble. He is going to get a first aid off here, as now Nice Try will get the race onto Zendan. Not looking too great here for Nos, Godfather.
Not for Nos, but I'm surprised that Nice Try actually managed to get into that one and get the area there. But Hicken's got a good shot on towards Juzo. They are focused on Nos Gaming, and Juzo going to get knocked out there as well. Vampire going to get knocked out there from Zuma as well. And for Smurfs is falling apart really, really quickly. Just Storm and Puppy Monkey left alive here inside the smoke. The grenade's going to get over, just miss onto Puppy Monkey. Frenchie going to get taken out by Twister in the background. And Nos Gaming trying to take on the fight here towards High Voltage as well. I mean, Smurfs just in a North American sandwich at the moment. And not
100%.
enjoying being the meat.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that High Voltage hasn't spotted out Swifty yet. I mean, he's in that bush, and I don't think they can see him. I mean, he's just playing that prone game. He wants to wait it out for as long as possible, and I think we're gonna find out fairly shortly.
And he's inside the blue, and not inside the blue. Oh, look at that circle.
Born to lead, but that spot is in. It must. I need that little island.
It's not going to happen. Still a lot of water in here. I think for White Rabbit Gaming, they're going to be happy again. They are going to square up against Inexorable Gaming fairly soon, I do believe. A couple teams still making their way in. Team Custom just off the side over here as they continue on their rotations in. Inexorable Gaming will keep up towards them. Does White Rabbit Gaming opt to try and push this one out here now? That is the question. Disaster through the window has been spotted out by Unfixed. Unfixed will hit those shots all day long. Great work coming out from him. He now hears the background. A lot of shots getting taken out. And that's some good work coming out from them. Can they finish it off? Unfixed will finish that off. Great work coming out there from Unfixed. And Chris Ed from the opposite side now. What can they do towards Inexorable Gaming? This is like a round 2. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go.
Yep.
Who will win out this fight? Inexorable Gaming in essence won out the fight. We can call it a draw because Ripper got killed by Team Diversity, and so did Viking in the end of the day. But, you know, for these two, it's, you know, the South African pride. Let's see who can take out this fight here as well. Let's have a look at the map and see what the rotations are looking like. Ninjas and Bikini in a similar position they were in the previous game as well. Mr. Tat will take out his own teammate there, Mitch Main, as they try and make their movements over there. And Nos Gaming coming in behind Inexorable Gaming. So will the Smurfs be just rotating through here. Storm and Puppy Monkey making it through, but oh no, you just hate to see it when that happens, when your vehicle just stops dead. This is not what you want to see.
I mean, right now Smurfs just managed to make it across. I don't know how they rotated like that, but they pulled it off nevertheless. Right now White Rabbit Gaming and Inexorable Gaming still going at it. I mean, White Rabbit Gaming do have the one up, taking out Naku there in the rotate. Now get wrecked in some nice shots from Team First. And I think Mates Alliance Gaming are maybe coming for a banger game this game. They haven't had a great night, but I think they are going to definitely maybe try and pull this last match out of the bag.
I know Getrek coming back into the scene as well. I know he had a couple of issues in the beginning of the scene as well, so beginning of the season. And now Zuma going to get Dr. 1 as now the push comes out. Can he win out this fight? He does indeed. Slayer gets knocked out as well. Zuma gets put down to 3 HP and he will get wrecked there as well. Ratatata, can he win out the fight against Team Majesty? Majesty Hicken rather. And you know you can't. Dan gets spotted out, but Dan's going to take out the Hicken there. And he's going to get flushed out straight away. The High Voltage getting put down to 2 members. Can Dan do it again? Oh, he's got that 6 times, which he overshoots. And he gets returned on by Zuma there in the end, and against all odds, Black gets eliminated out in 14th position. That was really unfortunate there, being with that scope, just not what you want in that close range.
I mean, it worked beautifully on Majesty Hickens there, but at that time, I think he just had to switch in. If he knew he was going for the building, I think that was the time to just quickly put on that red dot, and it would just be more optimal for the building. But it was just so unlucky. He came really close. Nevertheless, it was a very, very well played from him.
Yeah. Just behind the Inexorable Gaming now is Microtech Esports. Have been quietly ticking over the points this evening, I must be said. I mean, haven't had their best evening that we've seen them have, but I mean, quietly still ticking over those points. You know, getting the points where they need it. This is their last game of the group stages, as they are in group number B. Yeah, in group number B, as far as I remember. If I'm not forgetting that, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I can't remember. But Gosp gets eliminated by Team Custom in the background there, as now Team Custom now make their movement up and just above the last member who's alive here, Ninjas in Bikinis, and they know exactly where he is, barring that we saw that grenade just pop just above him. Not dealing any damage at this stage, but 3 kills for Team Custom. This is their last match of group stages. They will want to get a couple more points out of this one, as Azator will get the confirm on towards the Team Customs member of Lighters.
I mean, right now, Ninjas in Bikinis is doing a great job, but the aggression has definitely died down from them. Only on 3 kills now in the early stages, but hey, that wasn't me. GG will be taken out by Mars. Big opening here for Mars. Get wrecked. Will flush out. Hey, that wasn't me. GG. Big opening here for Mates Alliance Gaming.
Yeah. There's some life in Mates Alliance Gaming, which is good to see. From them, we like you mentioned earlier, they were a little bit lackluster this game as well, and Mars now coming up to play and seeing what he can do against the Ninjas in Bikini, a very well versed team as well. So putting them down to 2 members at this stage, if I do believe is correct. Yes, indeed. Yep. Down to 2 members for Ninjas in Bikini. Does hit the side of the truck there. Oh, that's a cheeky angle. I love it. And some good shots coming out here from Mars. And you know, we've seen him also in a couple teams as well, doing some good work, and finding his place in Mates Alliance Gaming. Charbel will take out Twister, which is sitting in the north hand side. We're going to see where the circle pops off to. I think White Rabbit Gaming will be very happy with the way that has gone, being that they're pretty much the only real team inside the zone, along with Noz and Quick Draw Mag. And Born to Lead now need to try and gate in our team, who are just above them.
Right now, Born to Lead, they don't have to take this fight. They've got zone on their side. They could just rotate into zone right now and then do the gatekeeping. Maybe try and just take that compound there where the Smurfs are, or just below it, and they can definitely get some beautiful shots. As you can see now, White Rabbit Gaming turning their attention to NR, to unknowns there. Will be getting the first knock onto NR, and it's not looking too great for NR on this hill. I mean, I don't think they've got any vehicles to get out at this point. It's all on foot. So it's going to be a really tough situation for them.
Yeah, this is, I mean, there is one truck there by Melody, which the vehicle wheels have just been demolished by White Rabbit Gaming at this stage, and Twister trying to make his way down the ridgeline here. And it's just so open. There's really not much team. And look, even high voltage from a very far distance is taking shots on towards him as well. So, you know, the shots are still coming out towards Twister. He's being exposed from a different angle. Looks like K9 is going to bleed out eventually, as Charbel will get the knock on towards Twister, which is a very good angle that he got on there. The confirm will go over towards White Rabbit Gaming on K9. And I think this is good from Born to Lead. I want to see how they do when they have 4 members alive. I mean, we've seen what they've done with 2. They've won a chicken dinner. Can they do it with 4 members? Chris Ed will confirm on towards Twister. Melody, last member standing there for the NR team inside the blue zone. I don't think there's much that he can do. I think he's just going to deny the points as long as possible towards these teams over here. Probably the right move to take at this stage. Little Death will get a knock on towards Ripper there, as now Watch Out Gaming unfixed there to help him out. Unknowns taking a couple shots from different angles as well. Need to be careful of Microtech Esports just on top of the hill there as well, as now we see Nos Gaming and Quick Draw Mag take the way as Melody bleeds out, and will deny that point to the teams. In our team out in 12. TF2 seeing what he can do. He gets that grenade just in front of his face, but that's going to expose him. Great bit of work coming out there from Quick Draw Mag as well. One member standing left here for Nos Gaming, and they're getting shot from all angles. Nos Gaming gets eliminated out in 11th position, and now Microtech Esports can focus on towards Quick Draw Mag.
Oh yeah, I mean, great map awareness there from Microtech Esports, coming in with a third party a little late. Maybe missed 1 or 2 kills there, but nevertheless they did manage to grab one and maybe save Quick Draw Mag. But I wouldn't even say that. Quick Draw Mag, that beautiful nade exposing one of the members there of Nos, was just really unexpected for him, I think, and it caught him off guard. That was really well played from Quick Draw Mag there towards the end.
Mates Alliance Gaming against High Voltage, as we see Zuma now with 4 kills. He's done 8 kills here still for High Voltage. I mean, 2 members left here. Milton's going to get the knock on towards Mr. Beef Truck. Zuma going to get the knock on to get wrecked, and now just leaves Mars left alive here for Mates Alliance Gaming. Can he do anything to save his team? Does get spotted out. His arm just on the opposite side there. The flashbang is going to come out from them. Smurfs gets eliminated out in 10th position. Puppy Monkey getting found out there by the last person member. And Mars is just running for the hills now because there's nothing he can do. And Team Custom now needs to fight Born to lead. 3-4 members are sitting inside this compound. Surrounded. He gets trouble, but Abdu from the side is going to eliminate him out in 9th position. Mars going to get found out by the High Voltage members. They get eliminated out in 8th position. And now come White Rabbit Gaming, have lost unknowns during the skirmishes. A 3-on-3 fair fight coming out here. Who will take this one out? Ripper throwing out maybe some utility fairly soon. Waiting for the utility to get put down there from the members of Inexorable Gaming. Both setting up in a similar fashion here. A 3-on-3 fight is imminent. Can they make this one work? Unfixed needs to be so careful of disaster.
Oh yeah, this is what we've been wanting to see. It's about to kick off. Now this is basically not just for the points, it's here for the bragging rights as well. The 2 SA teams, like you said, Garfield, they're going to be going at each other. And this is going to be worth some really hectic bragging rights.
Chris Ed takes out Sticken though in a different fight. Viking gets knocked out. Unfixed gets knocked out by Disaster. And this is not what they wanted. Disaster gets out Ripper as well. And now puts it on to a 2v1 against White Rabbit Gaming. Can Chris Ed do something about Disaster? That is the question. And we move away from the fight, unfortunately, from there. Why did that happen? And Vikings getting raised in the background there to cheap up the numbers. That's what they need to do. Chris Ed won't want to die towards this team at this stage. Ripper gonna get flushed out, eventually bleed out to them as well. Chris Ed does not have much left in the tank, as now the push comes out from Inexorable Gaming, and I think that Inexorable Gaming going to peek over, and White Rabbit Gaming going to get eliminated out in 5th position, while High Voltage out in 6th.
I mean, wow. Beautiful shots coming out there from Disaster into the end. They're going to be extremely happy with that. White Rabbit Gaming, not so much, but it was still a great push from them. But now Microtech Esports, Quick Draw Mag, doing some serious work. Translucent taking out Reaper there, and that'll be Quick Draw Mag out or Microtech Esports out, my apologies, in 4th position. So right now Quick Draw Mag on 7 kills. This is the comeback game that they've been needing as well. And now Born to Lead will start their push onto Inexorable Gaming, and now Hunter is checking the drop. It is probably taken. Is it?
Yeah, White Rabbit Gaming took it earlier. Yeah, so now it will be a 4-on-3. Can Charbel spot out? I think he's just spotted out Inexorable Gaming just in front of him. The calls will be taken out. Abdu going to take out Viking there. The grenade going to come out just ahead of a Disaster. Great grenade here from Charbel. And now it's all over for Inexorable Gaming in 3rd position. A quick turnaround there for Born to Lead. Great bit of utility usage there from them. And now here come the Quick Draw Mag members. They're looking to take out a win here. Born to Lead. Strays gets taken out there from Translucent. ZA. Hunter X going to throw out that Molotov, I do beg your pardon. And Mitch Main from the side here as Charbel spots him out. Now a fair fight. Well, each got a knock on there. Born to Lead still with 3 members up and quick draw back down to 2 members. Can they turn this one around against him? They can indeed. It's now putting them on a 2v3 still as the pickup has come up onto Strays. Hunter X trying to do something about it, but the rest of them are going to win it. Born to Lead take out the chicken dinner with 13 kills. And
on top of that, second chicken dinner of the night,
yes,
another
as well.
$10 to them.
Yeah, and that's I think the
Wow.
first team to take 2 chicken dinners in the group stages.
That's very correct.
So that's their last game, and they go out in style. I wanted to see what they can do with 4 members alive, and they've just proved that they can definitely do some damage with 4 members alive. That is for sure.
I have to also give it to Quick Draw Mag there and then. Actually putting up a really, really good fight against Born to Lead there. It came down so close. If they maybe had that 1 member up, it was going to be, it could have just shifted into their favor. I think it would have.
Yeah, 100%. In second place, we saw Quick Draw Mag finishing off with a total of 7 kills. A great ending for them. They still got Sunday to play. Inexorable Gaming will finish up with 3 kills in third. They also got Sunday to play. Microtech Esports in fourth with 2 kills. That's the end for them. They've done their group stages and running up the top 5. White Rabbit Gaming finishing off with a total of 3 kills as well. And I think for White Rabbit Gaming, I'm going to go back to that homework book there and see what they can do differently coming into Sunday as well. But in 6th position, we gave a team, I do pick up High Voltage.
Yeah.
And that coming out with a total of, if my maths is failing me today, 12 kills. The 12 kills, I mean, massive work from them again. And that is their last day as well in the group stages. So they done.
Sorry, Godfather. I mean, they really, really did some work. I'm not going to lie. Between last night's games and tonight's games, they've done some serious work. Really racking up the kills and some chicken dinners.
Yeah.
I have to give them a big round of applause.
As we just quickly move to our hosting cameras here to end off the evening fairly quickly here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll move over to our aerobic hosting camera as well. I'm just busy getting everything sorted here. That is our evening done for Group B versus C. It's been a pretty good evening of PUBG. Some disappointing outcomes for some teams. I'm sure the teams that want to come back or are coming back on Sunday are going to bring the fire as well. I mean, I'm expecting Sunday to be hella close.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. The scoreboard, I mean, if we look at it now, there is going to be a bit of separation between some teams, but when you get into those finals, there is no question that scoreboard is going to be neck and neck. It's going to come down to the point where there's maybe a 5-point difference, 3-point difference, or maybe a 1-point difference, or we might even see a tie, and the kill points are going to have to take over to decide who wins. So it's going to be very, very close.
Yeah, I reckon we're going to... it's going to be... I think points are going to separate a couple teams in this last day of group stages, which will be on Sunday evening at Hopper 7 here on PUBG Africa, also over at our Arabic Costa Ziprov as well. Have a look at our socials. We also update the combined leaderboard at tomorrow morning, most likely. That'll be all up and ready for you guys as well. We'll have that throughout our Sunday cast as well. Remember, this is all sponsored by PUBG and We Buy Cars. We do thank them so much for being on board with us. We are everybody, all these teams are fighting for a prize pool of $1,400, $500 for the winning team as well. So if you win this tournament, you're getting a bit of cash in their pocket as well. Final words, Ellis, before we call it an evening. Final words.
I just want to say big congrats to all the teams. Congrats to those who have just finished. And fingers crossed that you guys make it through. This will all depend on what happens on Sunday. So a big fingers crossed for you guys. And thank you, Godfather.
Awesome. Guys, we'll see you on Sunday. Also, tomorrow, remember, we also have the We Buy Cars PUBG podcast as well. Myself and Viking will be over there on this channel as well. So grab that as well as we talk a little bit about what happened in the group stages as well. A couple of PUBG stuff, talking about PUBG, any questions that you want to ask as well, you can pop in over there. We'll be live at 7 o'clock tomorrow for the podcast sponsored by We Buy Cars as well. But that is it for me for now. I'll see you tomorrow and on Sunday. Have a good evening. Cheers.